I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. What's that? Centennial where? Oh, okay. All right, that's where y'all went last week, right? Yeah, I like it. Most definitely. That's what I thought. I thought you could fix small. Yeah. Let me see.
That's all for this episode. Welcome to Vegas Live.
I always mess that up.
The show where we engage in healthy debate on a wide array of topics, ranging from entrepreneurship, relationships, current events, true crime, entertainment, and anything else that may pop up. Each week, we bring you that fire, intense, funny, and engaging discourse. Whether you're single, married, well off, or well enough, you're in the right place. So sit back, kick your feet up, and let's dive into Vegas Live. And now your host, Vegas Gates.
You gonna get the link. You know you on camera looking like this. Welcome again to another episode of Vegas Live Podcast. Another Wednesday. We still breathing. We still kicking. We still here. We ain't going nowhere. Let me turn the mics up. We about to get it going, like we always do. Couple hot topics today, and whatever else happens to come up. The N-words back in the news. An eye for an eye. People killing cops because they killed their son. So we got a lot to talk about. We got our usual suspect, or our co-host, I should say. I shouldn't call that was that. Suspect. They is almost in time, but she didn't make show prep. But it's okay. You missed prep.
Yes, you reach that news.
I'm just trying to be like a regular man. It's gonna be regular, like you don't have nothing. Yes.
No, I thought you were doing that.
We here. Think I got you, brother. I got you. Think I had already emailed you.
What up?
Oh yeah, a little text. Got 2 new phones. Yesterday I switched over to T-Mobile. I switched over to T-Mobile. I was AT&T, but I switched over. Y'all bear with me real quick. With who? Okay, do you get a prize for that? Do they like, hey, Ashley? Let me get something.
Yeah.
Take my screen. You see?
They give you personal call? Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why let's tell.
Remember that circle thing? It was a green circle.
Ashley, put your mic up to you just a little bit. Top shelf building, tank to the building. What is cracking up? We about to get it started. Look, we're going to give y'all a hot hour and a half. Y'all know, it might go 2 hours. We don't know. It depends on how good the conversation is. How When you guys engage with us, please hit the like button when you come in. We got Tank in here early. Thanks for coming in early. And we gonna bring him in here early. We not gonna keep him backstage. Wait. We gonna with some gratitude and appreciation that he showed up. Yo, Theo, you better watch out, man. Your job might be on the slip. Well, let me introduce my co-host. We coming in red in the building. What's cracking, Red? What's going on, bro?
Oh, good. How y'all doing today, man? We ain't waiting on summertime. Ain't no heat.
Wow.
I love the heat. I want people to say, man, it's hot as hell out here. I'm be letting them like, yeah.
33 summers.
Yeah.
What that mean?
That's how many summers at the job. 33 of them. 33 summers, bro. 33 summers.
Y'all look kind of good on that big screen like that. I might leave y'all on the screen like that all day. The Shay and Red podcast.
Let me go. Bye, guys.
Shay, how you doing? Mother's Day is Sunday. How you feeling? Are you feeling motherly? What's going on? Okay. You all right? Everything good? Work is good? The tips are good? Okay, okay, let's get him off the big screen. And we missed Miss Ashley last week. We had a special guest in the studio last week. We had to fill that seat with a special guest from out of town, but back this thing pointless. Miss Ashley was supposed to. No, go ahead, Ashley. How you doing? I ain't gonna put you on blast. I'm not gonna put you. It's all good. How are you doing? How is work? How is Vegas life treating you? It's good? Okay, that's fun. That's how you gonna get the people?
Yeah, well, I'm glad to be back. Glad to see y'all. Missed them.
Okay, did you really miss it? Y'all, who believes that?
I don't know.
He's streaming.
Hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
Hold on. No. That's like we did you, Roz. She said music. Hold on. Let me turn this music. Hold on. Thank you, Roz. Roz always comes in. Wasn't it Roz that said that? Music should be off now, right? Y'all can hear us right now. Can y'all hear us now? My bad. I'm not about to go through everything I just said. Hey,
right.
It is what it is.
We were just saying hi.
We were just saying hi. How you doing? That's it. Tank, can you hear us, bro? You can hear us, Tank, right?
Oh yeah, I can hear y'all good.
We can't hear you. Go ahead, Tank.
You can't hear me?
I hear you now. I got you now, Tank. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
You got your ring light on today? Are you looking crispy over there too, bro?
Hey, I got an iPhone.
Hey, thank you, Rosin. Appreciate you guys. You can hear us better. I had that music. Sometimes I be trying to do too much as a producer and doing all this. Tank, how you been doing? Talk to us, man. How retirement treating you? How Vegas treating you, bro?
Man, Vegas don't treat me no type of way. I treat Vegas.
You treat Vegas?
Hello.
Just with me having my presence and some things that I do. So
okay.
But I'm enjoying life, man. It can't be better waking up when you want to, going to sleep when you want to. If you want to get up and do something, you can do it. I enjoy it.
Right, most definitely. Yeah. Well, like I said, we're gonna jump right in. We're not gonna hold off. I want to jump right into this. Miss Shiloh. I forgot the lady's last name. The lady that was caught on film, or at least they say she was caught on film. I kind of think it was set up. I don't know. Y'all tell me y'all think. But the young lady was caught in a park, and she said a young African-American child snatched something from her son. Is that how the story goes? Did y'all know? Familiar with the story?
$500,000.
Yeah. And she blurted out a racial slur. Now, did you guys actually hear her blurt out a racial slur, or is it alleged?
Oh, well, she repeated it because the dude said, he asked her, "What did you say?" And then she said, "I did." Then she said it again.
Okay.
We didn't hear the first one.
Okay, so let me start with this. How do y'all feel about it? I want to. What was your initial reaction?
Die. Die.
So you was angry.
Die.
So you were okay. All right. Hey, I'm asking for your honest opinion. Y'all can jump in. Don't wait on me. You don't need to raise your hand.
You got to look at the age. She probably wasn't that old. She had a young child with her. Maybe was 1-2 years old, and you know, I don't approve of it, but these kids now, you can sit around and all the kids from white, Mexican, any type of race, they use it like it's nothing. And you know, they feel like they can say it because the younger kids don't do what we would do when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? It would spark a fight right off the bat, you know.
Wait,
if you heard that.
Are her kids black?
No.
If her kid, I feel like if you don't have black kids, you really
Period.
can't say it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What?
And Mexicans and Asians, they say it amongst each other as like endearing.
Yeah.
However, not to a black child. And now you're actually the victim. You're a true Becky, Karen. No, and you don't raise $500,000. That's fraud. Go to jail.
What up, Toya and Kip? I see y'all. What's up?
You are not a victim. No. You started it. You don't want to be about it. Like back in the day, they say before you want to get froggy, if you want to get froggy, then jump. She ain't ready to jump, so she just shut up.
So now the little ones, they're 1 and 2. I mean, you know, in our day, it just says go get it back. If a kid took something from you, your mama said go get it back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, one was, from what I heard, one with the little kid that you see she was holding was like probably 1.5, maybe 2, and the other kid that took it was like 5.
Okay, it's still pretty much like a baby. Like
no, 5 and 1.5 is you get your ass kicked fucking with a 5-year-old.
I'm just saying.
No, you can't say that. Just go get it back.
Well, okay, I get that, but okay, but at the same time, there's no reason to call the child out.
No.
And how old was this lady? Do you guys know her age by chance? Anybody?
Late 30s.
Anybody? And I'm kind of on because
she was young enough.
Because first of all, like you say, it's a 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, whatever it is.
Right.
Where is her discipline at as far as anything? You know, so she just probably wanted to use the word anyway.
Oh wait.
But like Tank was saying, it's like today's generation, you know, the young kids, they all use it. Mm. It's like normal to them. Right. But you're still angry. Go ahead, Shay.
About her. They say it to each other.
But I feel like they say it to each other. I don't feel like you really hear people calling other kids out their name that way. Mm-hmm. Now they'll say it among each other because they think it's cool, but not to a child. Now wait, so her child was a 1-year-old or the 5-year-old?
Was a 1-year-old. Her child was a young.
Okay, but still.
But you're an adult.
So the 5-year-old mama didn't do nothing?
I did. So that's what my question. Where was the mama? Where was the person that was filming? Right. That wasn't his parent.
Right, correct.
Right.
So that's why I think it was set up, man. Look, let me look. Reg, do you guys know how easy it would be to set that up? Shay, you and Debbie could set that up.
Yep.
And get paid.
Yep.
And say, Debbie, I just need you to, I'm gonna film you. You just gonna use a racial slur, and we gonna act like you lost your job. I know. I get trust me. It comes with a lot of flack. I get it, but it could be a setup. But I really want to discuss like this whole N-word. We go back and forth with it over and over and over and over again. And like Ashley said, she's angry. I know when we had Deborah on here, or Deborah on the panel, Deborah said she's ready to fight.
Yeah.
If a white person or anybody uses that word. But we use it amongst each other. We call each other. So it's really not us hearing the word. It's who's saying the word that's really striking some emotions up in some people.
It's who's saying it and how they saying it.
But we don't say it to other people's kids, though.
Right.
Now,
I get it. I know.
We're not saying it to somebody's child. That's way out of bounds right there.
No, it's definitely out of bounds. Yeah. But can we still let people control us with their words?
Yeah.
We don't use racial slurs in the other races, and there are things that we don't have to say, but we don't use that.
But do you think it would bother them?
I don't.
But do you think if you called a white person a racial slur with what they use, they get bothered. Do they get bothered like black folks?
Absolutely.
Oh, I know there's one word you can't call.
I already know
that one word. That's a fight
word.
A C.
That's a fight word.
Oh yeah,
there's two C's.
They hate that, bro.
There's 2 C's.
That's off limits.
There's 2 C's.
That's
Reg, I ain't heard from you. I need to hear from you, man.
So my thing is, man, it's the way you use it, which ain't supposed to be used. Let's get that straight. It ain't supposed to be used no way, but to use it as at a toddler is way out of line because you can say, "Oh no, that's not. Don't do that. That's my son's." Instead of you ain't got to call him names. At 5 years old, he don't know what name calling is. You know what I mean? So it's an easier way she could have did that. So she was out of line. But now going back to us, I think we should just bury that word. Nobody should use it. That's my honest opinion. Because one day the other side, they use it as a term to their friends, but when they somewhere else, they use the ER.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So if you just leave it, don't use it at all, it'd be better for everybody.
But that's not going to happen.
And it's not going to happen.
I mean, yeah, it's not going to happen.
In a perfect world, but we don't live in that.
Right. So
king, queen.
Do we focus on? Do we focus on? To me, it's like we focus because we're not at the end of the day, we're not gonna be able to change how other people on the outside look at us, right?
Yeah.
So me, I like to take the stoic approach, right? I try not to worry about things I can't control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you guys were saying, she's talking to a kid.
Yeah.
Now she could have called she didn't even have to use that word to, coming at my kid.
Yeah.
Any parent, if you say something crazy to their kid, there's gonna be a reaction.
Sure. Exactly.
As it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think it was, of course, that's a derogatory term. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just like we I as long as they know they can hold that word over us, they're gonna continue to use it, especially when they see a reaction. Because I don't think whooping their ass is gonna change how they feel.
And it's like
But it make you feel better though.
Uh-oh, look who back.
Oh,
my
goddamn.
goodness.
What up, though?
Oh my God.
But
We
you-
thought
What up there, Detroit?
What up, though?
Hey, buddy.
What up, though?
In my
Okay.
in my younger days, you getting hit in the mouth.
uh-huh.
But now I'm older now. You can use it, but just as long as you ain't coming at me, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. It's gonna be words till if you ain't coming at me, we're gonna fight if you come at me, but the words ain't gonna make me jump at you. It's not affecting me like it used to.
Really?
Nah, you just talking. Okay, what that mean? If you ain't using these, shut up.
Okay.
Shay, what you doing? What you doing?
Because I'm listening to him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like in my head, I'm playing a whole scenario, and I see you just going off.
That's the old me would have what? In your mouth. Say it again.
See, Kip it.
I beat you out of saying it. You won't say it no more around me, but
See and see what Kip says. You will be considered a light skin. I already know that. I understand that. They don't see us any different. You know what I mean? As far as light skin, dark skin. Now they may not see me as threatening as a darker person. That's just how they feel for some reason. But to me, I just never let. Words have never really it never bothered me. I used to always feel like I should be bothered because I saw other black people getting bothered. Yeah. So I was kind of like, damn, maybe I'm supposed to be reacting this way.
You're not taking it personal.
Right. Yeah. It's just like it's just like, nah, we to me as a whole, as a community, as black people, we just need to be smarter. And I'm about to get Theo in here and I want to get Ken in here. Ken, you jumped up first. Ken. Now, first of all, let me welcome you guys to the show. Appreciate you guys joining in and adding to the conversation. Ken, you want to add something to the conversation, bro?
You know what? I heard something earlier about some ladies, some racial stuff. So I really don't know what is going on. So nope.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let Theo jump in. Theo, do you know the story of the young lady that called that toddler used a racial slur against him? Are you familiar with the story?
I heard the story, but I ain't seen no video of it. So, like you said earlier, it could have been made up in some hype. And sticks and stones don't break my bones, or sticks and stones may break my bones, but words are never heard.
Is that how you feel?
Not true.
Say not true.
Honestly, man, like as Tank said earlier, you listen to the rap music, you see everybody using the word. Man, look at it. She's a little young, so she use it every day. So we're good at hitting charges. Now you got to pay fees for what?
But she raised over $500,000 this past week. Like it might be at $1 million now.
But
the last time
it was
600,000. See, so that's a problem.
Yeah.
For what?
For her GoFundMe.
Oh, GoFundMe.
I don't know.
Because she they say she lost her job. She can't work. She can't do this. But now it's just about it. The reason. Well, right now to me this is all being constructed. Right. This is all a distraction to keep us focused on this stuff. To me, this is not a coincidence. Carmelo, remember the Carmelo story? Right. Who stabbed that kid in chest, killed him.
Right.
And white people were complaining about him collecting that much money. Yeah. Like, how they giving this murderer that much money? So now they're saying, okay, we're gonna pay y'all back, black people.
Tip for that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: why did she lose her job, G?
I don't know if she lost her job. She's getting threats.
Okay,
she's getting
Well,
threats.
we need to do something because I need $500,000 in a week or $600,000. That's amazing.
We talked about vacation. I have to start a GoFundMe vacation.
But like G was saying, some of the videos, and they say this is for entertainment purposes only. So that they can say it on that. They can say it on that one, but
no entertainment.
I didn't think. I think that was. I thought that was real too shady.
It just shows how racist people are and how people want to.
Racism ain't never going nowhere, man. So why we still focus so much on it, man?
Exactly. On to the next.
It's not us, G. It's the world's. Like I'm saying, not us in here, G. Because I like you like me. If I don't care what color you are. If you like me, we gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? But now if you don't like me, we got a problem. You stay on your side. Don't say anything to me. I won't say anything to you, and we live on.
Reg, do you care about white people liking you?
I don't care about black people. You can be orange and don't like me. I don't give a yeah, like, you ain't gotta like me because I don't care.
Say it is what it is.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Okay, so it's like, hold on, let me see. What did Belinda say? Belinda, it was not a raise via GFM, and who knows that not to be true. I'm not. Do y'all know what she talking about right there? Belinda,
GoFundMe.
Oh, it was not raised via GoFundMe. Okay, all right. Thank you. Yeah, it was Give, Sit, and Go. That's what it was on. Give, Sit, and Go, because GoFundMe won't allow that. Hold
up, G.
Go ahead.
GoFundMe. Now, like you said, you mentioned the kid Carmelo Anthony. Didn't they stop his?
GoFundMe did.
Yeah, they stopped it. So see the difference? Black kid, white person. They didn't stop hers. Still going.
But it's Give, Sit, and Go though, Tank.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
I think Give, Sit, and Go. I don't think they stopped Carmelo's.
I might have to look this up right now.
I don't think.
Check it out.
I don't think they stopped his. But to me, I want kind of like, I guess I want to know like how long are we gonna keep on falling for the banana in the tailpipe? Is basically what I'm saying. Don't we got bigger issues to worry about as a community, as Black people?
For sure.
A lot of stuff, right?
So if they keep on throwing off our focus and our direction, if it's so easy for us to get thrown off course, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't they keep on doing it?
Yeah, it works.
We're not building.
No.
Our communities look the same.
Yeah.
And soon they say, them black folks, like black. Look, I really think it's a tactic, right? They like back in the day, probably said we can't handle these people physically. So we gotta outsmart them, we gotta outthink them, we gotta use words to tear them down, and they've been doing it, even though they started with brutality and force, but now they just using they outsmart us.
I feel like you're just putting weight. I think everybody's too much about it.
What you mean?
I just feel like
Who got the feedback? Who got the feedback?
They are words, but shouldn't we defend ourselves as a people? Because they try to use a word.
But there's nothing you can do about it. It's not going to stop. So therefore, stop giving it the attention. If you give it the attention, it's going to keep going.
I agree.
But if you don't give it attention, it's going to grow.
It hasn't stopped.
It'll die, Reg. You can't feed that fire.
It might get bigger if
we don't. Imagine this ignoring it. If you keep stoking and feeding the flames, guess what? That fire gonna spread.
And they see the thing is with that, they continue planning. They never stop planning. Like I say, that being behind the curve and all that, that's real. They always gonna stay 100 years ahead of us. Because until we decide to come together as a people and plan, see, because I've said this before to people, as long as we just sitting back talking in small groups, it'll be exactly what it is, small groups.
Yeah.
When they meet in large groups and they are listening, very careful to what's planned. It's the plan to keep going on. Us, like I say, I can go to the Bloods, the Crips, or whatever you want to call them that's here in Vegas. Let the cats come together. You see, every time they come together, somebody interject and do some, infiltrate the gangs, and have them niggas going right back at each other.
Yeah. Hey, that's a perfect point, Tank. Right. And it is so easily to get us triggered as a people.
Right,
it's easy.
Yeah.
And to throw us off course. Now I'm not, I know certain words affect different people. I think, Reg, we had this discussion before. Cass, no, you ain't gonna call me no boy. You ain't gonna call me no bitch. You ain't about to do this. You ain't about to do that. So I'm not here to tell nobody how you should feel, about disrespect coming towards your way.
Right.
You know, I'm just trying to give you a different angle, a different perspective on how to maybe, you know, approach it. Like this, it's just a stoic philosophy. You know what I'm saying? It's not in my control. I can't control how Shay or Ashley thinks about me. Tank, Theo, anybody. I can't control it. So why am I gonna worry about that? Kind of like with Shay. I'm just gonna move on. Okay. Like you said, Reg, I don't care about nobody liking me.
No.
Yeah, I'm just like,
look, Shay is just so just nonchalant. Ashley, are you tired over there? What's going on? Let's pick up. Nothing.
No, I'm just thinking because it's crazy because it goes back to what we were saying earlier before we started the show. When it comes down to the desegregation of the schools, it's just a lot going on. So I was just processing.
Desegregation of schools. No, okay, all right.
The segregation of the schools.
Segregation.
I'm sorry.
Do you think we should be segregated?
I don't. I'm tired. I need a nap.
What? Wait,
There's a lot going on. Like,
There is a lot going
so
on.
I'm just processing. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm just reflective right now.
yeah,
Okay.
it's just other stuff going on.
See,
And we worried about that.
yeah, I mean, but like you say, when you what did images say on the phone? When they pushing out these headlines, they pushing them out for a reason. Like you know, Theo, our local conspiracy theorist, there's a reason behind it.
Always.
There's definitely a reason behind why they're pushing, you know, putting all this stuff in front of us. You know what I mean? It's probably
they done a lot of things that we don't pay attention to.
Right.
And we can go to local high schools, and I'm gonna use four of them. They all align with each other. They're the Alexander Fifth schools, from Cheyenne to Canyon Springs to Mojave to Legacy. Okay, and when something happened at those schools, it's in the news right away. It could be the same thing. Reg, you at Cheyenne, right?
Yeah.
So all those little things that happen there be the same little things that happen at Palo Verde.
Yes, sir.
That happened at Centennial. You know, you had the I forget that little group that was up there at Centennial, 3-something, 311 boys or something like that. So you got these things that happen throughout the city that they have done that allow them to do what they do, because they can't, like I said, those schools right there, you hear people talk about it right now. You can just be sitting around. Reason I say that, because I be at some of the high school games. That's going back to using the N-word, how they use it. They use it freely. I don't care who's around. And then you got like I said, then you got these schools that as soon as something happened, like I said, you don't hear nothing about Rancho no more. Think about it. Rancho was a problem school back in the day.
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing about it. They moved it specifically to those schools right there. If you just think about it, just when something happened, it goes right there.
Yeah.
But Rancho just had an incident.
Yeah,
last year.
where the boy got killed.
Where they killed, they stomped that boy, killed that boy.
Well, that was outside of the school. It wasn't on the property.
It wasn't on property.
Well, we know that's where it started in. That's what she's saying. Yeah.
Right, but that's been a few years back, because them people them settled out and got paid.
Yeah.
It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? But that's some of the things that go on. I mean, they're gonna keep, but like I said, we got to be willing to plan. If we ain't willing to plan, we're gonna fall for anything that goes on.
And you're right. It's just small rooms talking instead of a big room. But then, not going off topic a little bit, but we get ahead of something, they knock that down. So
yeah, because then you have our leaders that were taking a stance. They all got took out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say, Tank, you got to have more than one head, because like if you knock one down, the main head, everything gonna fall. So you got everybody just on the same page.
Right. It's got to be somebody else willing to do exactly what that person was doing.
Yep.
And that's why I say I would always use myself as a person that would speak out. And I'm just going back to the dump. I would speak out, and y'all know that the ones that was around me. But it wasn't many others. The others that did speak out, they kind of, they wasn't. I said they wasn't as aggressive as I was, because like I said, you had to be a steward. A lot of guys don't understand that if you're a steward, you can shout how you want to, and the company come in, they want to get rid of it. It takes 2 weeks to do it. A lot of people don't know that, but you got to be willing to step out there. Like I told them, I would go 100% for you, but for what? Ain't nobody got my back. I use a perfect example. I experienced it. You know, I did what I did, but I didn't have many cats looking at Tank when he was gone for 4.5 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's our main problem with somebody stepping out there being that leader. Nobody wants to get taken out, you know, because now you on your own, you're defending yourself and your family, you know, that you have around.
Most definitely. You got something? Go ahead. Theo, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
It's just a question in general. We don't have families no more, so we don't took out the word leadership. We don't got rid of families, so we don't got rid of leaders. And then all your so-called community leaders are switch hitters.
Most definitely, man. I get it, man.
Yeah.
Look, that's a whole another topic. Well, I mean, to close this out, I would just say, because I don't want to spend a whole hour on this whole race N-word thing, because it's like we just basically beating a dead horse. All I would say, the word ain't going nowhere. They gonna use it. Everybody ain't gonna like you. I'm not telling you to take disrespect. You handle it how you handle it. I would just say, be smart with it. Before we move on to Reggie's rant, that's a segment we have. You go. What you want to say? Go ahead, Theo.
I want to say something about the word, so everybody will know.
Go ahead.
The word was a powerful word.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
Me and Tank had this discussion before. So everybody on here, look up the word Negro land. That's what Ghana is. That was the original term for it. And all of us who went to school and seen that little globe and little map on the desk, y'all remember the Niger River? It's not on the map no more. So again, the word was a powerful word, but they made it a derogatory word. But the word still has power in it.
Most definitely, brilliant tactic. They see it hurts us, so they keep on spitting it. But like I said, we gonna move on to Reggie's rant. But before we do that, didn't y'all hear that man in there? Didn't y'all like wonder who that was? Could y'all hear that voice that was in there? Y'all wasn't paying no attention.
Who was that?
You don't think you don't know him, but y'all didn't hear it. But anyway, I want to give a big shout out to Frank Canada. Frank, man, Frank brought us some snacks. He brought us some Blue Moons. He brought us some Bud Lights. He brought some wine, some chips. He brought all bunch of stuff in there, just out of the blue.
Well, why you ain't bring nothing in there, partner?
Well, I didn't know if y'all. You can take a break and walk your ass around the corner and get it. Or I go get your. Well, hold on for your rant. You want your Bud Light?
Yeah. No. The rant is fresh on top of my head. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, can y'all say thank you to Frank?
Oh yeah, thanks, Frank. Appreciate you, bro.
Sorry, thank you.
You got a booster chair to bring him in the studio?
You got a what?
A booster chair to bring him in the studio.
I'm not laughing at that. Frank. Shout out to Frank. Frank is a good friend, man. Anytime I call him, he a good person, man.
Okay, Reg.
But Reg got a rant. This is a segment where Reg he gonna just go off the top of the head or something he may have saw in the news, something that might just popped up on his mind. He gonna spit it off, and then we just gonna react to it.
Ooh, I hope it's what I was.
And we gonna see what Reg. He hasn't told us what this is.
Nope.
I hope it's what I wanted.
It's on
the floor is yours.
It's kind of on the topic we're talking about. I want to talk about the disparities that we deal with. I got 3 examples. Number 1, the Deshaun Watson situation. You know about that, right? He got accused about masseuses. So now the Ravens kicker, Justin Tucker, he got accused by 17 therapists. Deshaun Watson was on ESPN every night. You only had a 30-second clip of Justin Tucker. That's number 1.
It's a kicker, but go ahead.
He's an NFL player like Deshaun Watson.
He's a kicker.
Number 1.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Number 2, Cher and Madonna dating young ones. Shannon Sharp, he caught the blues.
They're women, but go ahead.
No, okay.
I'm killing all your arguments. Go ahead.
Number 3, when we go to the court system with the same charges and we get more time than the other colors.
Give me an example.
I went to jail for murder. Me and you went to jail for murder. You white, I'm black. I got 25 to life. You got 10 years probation.
The daddy know the judge.
Depends on the state.
That's the disparities I'm dealing with. That's what I'm ranting about.
Depends on the state.
That's what you're ranting about.
I'm ranting about them 3. The disparities we deal with. It's harder for
us.
The
double standard.
There you go.
Double standards, basically.
There you go. And the harsher penalties.
Okay, let's break them down one at a time. Deshaun Watson versus
Deshaun Watson was on ESPN every night, every day about his so-called pending cases. But they tried him on ESPN before he even got tried guilty. But like I say, you had one 30-second episode about Justin Tucker.
Okay, Reg. Let me go first and tell you why I think that is. Television and news, it's all about the ratings.
Got it.
It's all about the ratings. Deshaun Watson is a bigger name than like Justin Tucker. Like, who's that? Chris Tucker brother?
No.
Who is that? That's not going to get ratings.
Kicker for the Ravens been played many years. They
Come
know
on,
they know
man.
Go ahead.
That's all I gotta say about that one. I'm gonna let Theo Tank and somebody else jump with that one.
No, they was like the same thing. They accuse them of inappropriate contact and all kind of. That's no. Can you do this?
That's what I just said. He was asking for happy endings. I'm assuming.
Tank, give me something with this one, Tank. I want to hear Tanks. I want to hear Tank's take. Tank's take. I'm gonna get you a rant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a segment. I'm gonna get you a segment over here too, Tank. Tank's take.
Well, with that, there is, unfortunately, it goes to the black and white thing. We don't always want to say it, but it is.
Come on,
I thought Tank was gonna be on my side with this.
Come on, Tank. Come on.
No, it is. It's always that way. We can go to, I can go on. I can go to Young Sanders right now. You got Johnny Manziel. You had all these cats doing all these different things that they're making more than what it is. With us, I guess we're getting more ratings. They like seeing us down, being kicked.
Mm-hmm.
And with them, they penalize them, but they won't penalize them like they penalize us.
Yeah.
They can do so many things that it's been a lot of comparisons just that they done shown. I ain't got all on top of my head, but it's a lot of.
But Tank, aren't they doing what we say we should be doing, sticking together, looking out for one another?
Exactly.
So why are we complaining about them doing what we say we should be doing?
Of course, they're going to, like I say, they're going to take care of theirs. And see, that's the thing with us. We won't take care of ours. We'll jump on them because if they're wrong, I don't give a damn. We attack them because we looking at right is right. We've been told that all our lives. Do the right thing. Do the right thing.
That's right.
Right? White folks have been told, do the wrong thing, and you be the richest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, your president right now, right? His parents, from what they did in their past, they did a lot of wrong. His father was head of the Klan. One of them was a pimp or whatever they did. I don't know. But I know it's been a lot that I've seen on him. But now we got this guy. He's the president of the United States.
Oh, God. We're not going there. Ken, you want to jump in on this? Hold on, Ken. I got you mute. Hold on, Ken. I got you mute.
That's all I'm saying.
No, it's always going to be treated differently. Ken, what you got, Detroit?
Yeah, like you said, it's a black and white thing, but he's a kicker, and they gave this man the whole franchise, Washington. They gave him all that money, so they gonna look at him like we picked this man to lead our franchise, and he's the quarterback. He's the most important piece of the team. So I think that's why they. But it's a black and white thing. I'm always say that. But Washington was the head of the team, and they was disappointed. And this white boy is just a kicker, been around for 20 years. He can go on about his business.
And just to fill you guys in, I'm gonna go to Theodore. Reggie's rant. He wants to know about the disparities, but between the coverage Deshaun Watson got and the coverage that Justin Tucker, a kicker, got when they were both kind of caught or accused of the same thing with these massage parlors or whatever it is. Theo, what you got for us, bro? Come on, man. I know Theo on my side. Go ahead, man.
No, G, no. No, Deshaun shouldn't have been a follower and shut his damn mouth. That's what got him in trouble. Okay, because first off, the team got Deshaun the girls. Deshaun didn't go out level, but he followed James Harden and wanted to leave Houston. And Master told him, "Boy, we own you. So shut up, and we're gonna bring all your dirt, Bill Cosby, all y'all want to play in the Master's part." And there it is. So ain't no disparity. Justin Tucker have a job next week. Deshaun got to get out 2 more years.
Theo, can I add on to what you just said, Theo?
Yeah.
The NFL, the NBA, they have people following their players. They've been new about what he was doing. I agree 100% with Theo just said.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So everybody, you guys probably did y'all want to jump in on that? I don't want to be rude.
No.
Shay, yeah, I figured you guys didn't. And the second one, The second rant was
the Cher and Madonna.
Cher. Okay. Oh, let's talk about that.
is
Oh, let's talk
so
about that.
different.
Older women.
Whoa, what?
Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's set it up. Younger. Why is it that younger? There's no problem with older women dating younger men versus older men dating younger women. First of all, I don't think it's a problem.
It's not a problem.
It's not a problem. So
No.
Shay, talk to us about it.
Hold
Talk
on. Hold on. Before Shay, let me give you the numbers, Shay, before you go.
No, we don't have to.
No, Shay, please let me give you the numbers. Cher dude was she's 78, the dude 25,
Yeah.
Madonna's 72, the dude 34. That ain't
Okay, so this is where I'm
And Patti LaBelle.
age.
Patti LaBelle too.
Age thing when
Don't
it comes
forget
to
Patti.
Shannon Sharp. The problem is he sat there and gave people flack about dating younger women on his platform.
Oh, so you sent us payback a little bit for
No,
it.
I'm not saying it's
Well, I mean,
there's if he
He contradicting himself.
exactly
Okay.
like I don't think anyone cares that
That
he
he
was
dated.
dating somebody younger. Is the fact that you sat up here and said, "What 23? Oh, you can't find anybody older."
All right, I got
But
you.
the whole time, you got some young chick over here.
Right.
You know what?
I
And
don't
as a
think-
woman, it's their playthings. You know, men have erectile dysfunction and different things, and like they have the money. Like it's like their puppy.
Yeah.
I feel like
Right.
to each his own.
They're just having
Whatever
fun.
makes you
They're not
happy.
marrying them. They're not doing. And if they do, they're gonna have prenups. They're just chilling. They look good on their show. Like they're just having fun.
And
No,
the young
yeah.
guys or young girls, they got money. Hey, we gonna play. Let's spend your money.
You
Let's
know what
travel.
it
Let's
is?
have fun. Live life.
You know what it is?
What is King?
Men is dating them older women. They know how to get that money and shut the fuck up because the women gonna give it to them.
Right.
The women,
Right.
us men as older men, we say we gonna give you this money, but then you want to recant it and all that. Give her what you say you was gonna give us. Maybe she'll shut up.
Right.
Yeah, that's true
That's
too.
part right there.
Patti LaBelle
Yeah,
got a
no, shut
46
up.
year old.
That's
But
okay.
it's the best of both worlds. Everyone's happy. It is what it is. Let them mind, you know.
Okay. Madonna's 66, she got a 20-year-old. Cher's 76 and got a 37-year-old.
But it's
I mean,
not
78.
serious. They're not married. They're just fucking and just chilling.
Right.
If you were married, who
They're not
cares?
though. They're not gonna do that to themselves.
Okay.
They well taken care of.
Nobody said nothing about Tina marrying her. Tina was way older than her husband.
They're not going to get married without a prenup. That's the dumbest thing. They have a that would never happen.
But hold
Okay.
on. We
I
don't
can
know.
guarantee that would
But
never
we don't know if Tina had a prenup. But regardless of the fact, everybody knows her husband was way younger and he was with her like he was in his 30s.
Just like when Tommy Mottola married
Until the day she
Mariah
died.
Carey. You feel me? When they got divorced, outside of her career, he left her with nothing.
But
But
that's
it's the
No, he
same
didn't.
thing. Men do
No,
the
he
same
didn't.
thing to women.
But what I'm saying again, dude was with Tina until the day she died.
I got you.
They were married
Let
all those years.
me ask my buddy
And
Theo
didn't
a
nobody
question.
say nothing about that.
Theo,
Yes, sir.
you 37-year-old. You gonna
God bless the child that's got that.
you're 37 years old. You gonna rise up for Cher? Just 78.
Hell yeah.
Right? I would. Dang
See, them
it.
$100 bills start talking.
You got me all the way twisted. I'd be a friend.
Share
Shit.
$100 bills.
That's surgery, Shay.
Hold on.
That's surgery.
It doesn't
It don't matter.
matter. I'll be on the jet. I'll be in Central Pay.
It's just the fact in my mind that I'm 37. I'm damn near in my prime, and she's 78.
But you know
cares?
there are some men who like that's their fetish. They love older women.
She might whisper something in your ear.
Yeah, 40 million. 40 million. 40 million.
She didn't gotta do that.
40
It's
million.
experience. It's like Corey Gamble and Chris Jenner.
I'm just
Like
thinking.
it's the same type of thing. Now that relationship eggs me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Wigs me out. Like what?
It's just in my
And
mind.
I heard he's like a G, like a gangster type stuff, like in business, which is weird.
It's just in my
But
mind.
she is too. But it's weird. Like that relationship kind of wigs me out.
It's just in my mind. At 70, I think she dry.
Theo, what you got, Theo?
And all that money, she knows how to keep it nice, right, moist. So.
And they probably don't even have
Anybody
sex.
Hold on.
They probably know what.
They have sex.
Shit.
Hold on.
They do
have
other
stuff
Hold
type of
on.
things. They find it.
They have
Or they
stuff for
bring
that.
in people. If they ain't having regular sex.
I can't.
They're not having regular sex.
Yeah, yeah. Theo, what you at? You want to wait till Reg get back?
No, I'll go ahead and say what you said earlier, G, when they talked about Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp is in the media. We ain't heard from Cher and Madonna in forever, so it's just something to talk about. And then it goes.
But now they
Nah.
make yes.
It's the hot story.
And then it goes back to what
Diddy was in
Tank
the
said.
tabloids this week. His trial started.
Hold on, one at a time. Yeah, one at a time, please.
And it goes back to what Detroit and Tank said. Then it's still a black and white issue because we're gonna posterize the black man, and then the white woman we ain't gonna say nothing about. So it's half and half.
That's not what it was about. That's not true.
See, this is my thing. Black folks, we can't have it both ways. We can't be the biggest. We can't be the biggest influencers. Like we do all this. We make this hot. We make this, that, and the other, and then complain when they put us on the headlines. It goes. It comes with the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
You can't put your business in the streets.
This is Reggie's rant.
That's Reggie's rant.
Okay.
But I don't hear nobody else.
Well,
Shay,
you gotta
trust me,
remember this.
Shay, you're in the minority. Tank, go ahead. I'll hear you.
You still got to remember this. You got Hugh Hefner and you got P. Diddy. Okay.
You trying to compare them?
You got Hugh Hefner, you got Bill Cosby. They were doing the same thing, but Bill Cosby was villainized when Hugh Hefner.
Same thing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, so that's different, like the same generation. That's crazy. I still consider him the Jello Man.
But there's a difference. None of Hugh Hefner's women came up and said
I protect Bill Cosby to this day. I'm sorry.
That's the difference.
I don't care.
That footy, that yellow footy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, so we gonna ask the question. We asking all the fellas a question right here, man. What? How old is Cher?
78.
78. All right. So he gave his. So if y'all feel comfortable, y'all ain't got to give it. Reg, who would you knock the dust off of who over 70?
How old is Lynn Whitfield?
There you go.
In her 70s.
Hey,
how
Brandy.
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
Studio, Reg.
Huh?
She next to you in the studio.
Stupid.
You set yourself up that one. Reg, you set yourself up.
I didn't say Brandy. I said the name. I said the name of the actress.
It's all good. He's Brian Brandy. He's like.
So Tank, you didn't give your Tank. Don't sit over there and try to dodge the question.
Oh, I'm with Reg. Just me. If I'm gonna get a white girl, just saying, this me.
White girl? We didn't say white girl.
That's what it is. Because you asked me about race.
Damn, Tank.
Okay,
thinking something else.
Okay, race, but still, whatever you want to put it, I'm not attracted to them that way.
Yeah,
I'm not. I love my sisters.
We talking about a sister. Okay,
No,
it's a sister. We talking about a sister.
Race on it. We just said the age.
It gotta be race,
I know, but even the age. You can
hold on.
Okay, which black African American woman over 70? That's the question.
Well, shit, hold on. How old was Dolly Parton? I'm
almost 60, so that's
hell no.
Shit.
Dolly Parton.
Is Eartha Kitt still alive? Eartha Kitt was a bad.
I see no movies of her. Yeah.
Mod.
Yeah.
Tank, who did you say?
No, Cher, Madonna, no.
We're asking like what woman,
anybody, nobody white
over 70. That was the question. Any woman.
Well, at first it was them. That's why I just told you.
He dodging the question.
Reggie just gave you.
Oh, Eartha Kitt.
He don't want to say it.
No, he said the same names I gave.
No, but he don't want to say it. It kind of escapes it. His wife must be watching. Tank wife must be watching. I'm messing with you, Tank. Tank, I'm messing with you.
I got Tank. Tank, he don't want to tell y'all if she was still living. Aunt Esther, he don't want to tell y'all.
Oh, hey, hold on. Now,
I heard Esther used to be fine.
I
she was fine.
You go.
I see the
showgirl.
Yeah.
She was a showgirl.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. Look, I know we rambling. We just having some fun. We trying to lighten up. We do try like to have fun on this podcast. Vegas Live Podcast, North Live. No, well, we can pivot. We have no problem with pivot.
I was just so excited to see that she was pregnant.
Okay, really? Nah, this ain't this podcast.
Who's pregnant?
Rihanna and Met Gala.
So you want to talk about that and put your
Don't
big screen?
got one more
You got one more rant.
Yeah,
we got one more rant.
We got the third one about the criminal justice.
The
disparity in the criminal justice and the sentence in the criminal justice system. That was the third one.
We not gonna go long. We're not gonna go because we can kind of tie that all into kind of what we're just saying. You know what I'm saying? There will always be a double standard, like Tank said, like Theo and Ken said, it's always going to be about race.
For sure.
They got judges in their back pocket. They doing exactly what they supposed to do. Now we Ashley wants to talk about Rihanna. I want to say
Rocky.
So
and she was holding her man down.
Ashley, we about to give you a segment, Rihanna. Rihanna, go.
I'm just saying, we talk about the criminal justice system and how people are paid off. And we talked about this before on the show, how he got off. So that means she was pregnant when she was in court, and we did not know.
No, I knew.
How do you know?
I'm on my phone all the time. Yeah, she's pregnant with when he's going to court.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So she's made her debut last night at the Met Gala.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I'm not to cut you off real fast. You see how they very dressed at the Met Gala? Woo! Gee, you must ain't seen it.
No, I don't be watching a lot of TV.
I didn't
like
either.
that,
I seen it on my phone. G.
It's online. But
okay, y'all didn't send it to me.
The disparity, and we talk about ASAP Rocky, and then
that
it's good. So hopefully she got that girl, but she was pregnant the whole time while she was holding her dude down.
Rihanna.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's dope.
I think so.
Ashley, it's easy to hold a dude
down.
Why
not? And then she finally got her girl. Like that's a lot.
It's easy to hold a dude down when you.
I think that's dope. I think a chick that holds a dude down is
good.
But
it's easy to hold him down when you got $1 billion.
Amen. It don't matter. She still held him down.
Let me speak on this, and I'll be done with it.
Yeah, you
say how much money she got?
She's a billionaire
for sure.
Oh, just one at a time. How much money she got?
Billionaire. She's a billionaire.
She got $1 billion, and she's still not married. I'm done.
Right. I agree.
Right. She's a problem child.
He was facing life.
Wait, hold on. What's your point?
She want to know what's your point on that, Theo.
Again, where the family at? You raising 3 bastards, not married.
Okay, but hold on. First of all, that's none of our business. That's none of our business, and we don't know if they're married or not. How long? Hold on. How long was Janet Jackson married, and nobody knew she was married all those years?
How long?
Well, we're gonna call her segment Shades
Hayes.
Shades Hayes.
And they do say that's the problem because when they put out there where their information, then that's when people all up in their business and their marriages break up.
What example are you giving for you? What example are you giving for you? We can take this somewhere.
Hold on. All I said was, I feel like we need to fact check. We don't know if they're married or not.
Correct.
That's all I'm saying.
You got that beautiful iPhone. Fact check it.
It doesn't have to be public.
It doesn't have to be public.
Right.
Again,
there you go.
Janet Jackson was married for years.
You guys are making excuses. You guys are making excuses.
I just said she held her man down. She's pregnant. She announced it. That's what's up. Yeah, she got $1 billion. We talk about black excellence. And that's what's up. They both.
That's that strong black independent woman that don't want to do, like I said, because she don't want to get caught up in a prenup. She don't want to get married.
What if
hold on.
Let him land. Let him land.
We going on how do we know? See, when you want to speak, it's how do we know? We just kicking out stuff. It's not how do we know. It's what's been out there.
But
you know what I'm saying? You got to think about it.
They now are gonna have what, 4 kids?
But no, I understand.
Three.
Hold on.
No, 3. Oh, the 2 good boys.
I understand what Tank is saying, but again, maybe he's not ready to get married. We're just speculating.
Or they could both have prenups.
They both could. I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. You know how Beyonce had a beehive. What is Rihanna's thing called?
I have no idea.
Okay, but
I don't follow them like that.
I'm pretty sure they got a name. It's like Theo said. What example is she setting for her 20 million or 100 million followers? Like Theo saying, what example is like you having 3 kids out of wedlock, and you supposed to be an example, or you supposed to be a role model.
Okay, so Cardi B was married. What role model was she?
That part.
What role model was that?
No, we're not saying. I don't think they're saying just because you're married that makes us a role model. You know what I'm saying? But to me, like people, I think what Theo could be saying. I don't want to speak for him, but women and men of that stature should be setting a better example for the community.
No,
as a whole.
I understood what both gentlemen were saying. My thing is, I'm not speaking on it because I don't know the facts.
You talk about J&B and like Becky with the long hair. And she's exposed herself with the infidelities and stuff like that. It is what it is. Like what?
But see that spotlight come with people in your business.
That's what Shay was just saying. Yeah. As far as not having people in your business.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And I'm asking, does she ever show her kids in public, like taking pictures? Rihanna, you ever see her kids?
Yeah.
So then you put them out there, like, cause like some people don't have their kids in the spotlight, so you can't. Some people say you don't even know how many kids they really have.
Right. Like Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
They were together how long? And they never got married. Yeah. They were both married, previously.
Yeah.
But they had the reasons on why they didn't get married.
I got something to say.
And Oprah did come out. I don't remember what she said, but Oprah
with Stedman.
She brought up. I don't remember exactly what it was. Why they didn't get married.
But okay, I'll let you go, Theo. Let me say this.
Go ahead, Theo.
But let me say, if you were a billionaire, and I'm like maybe $2 million. Shit, I'm gonna spend half my $1 million to buy you a ring so I can get married to you. Go ahead, Theo. Shit, I'm trying to get next to that money. I'm trying to get next to that money. We already got three. But hold on, we dating. I love you, so we might as well just let me get closer to the big amount of money.
Why would you date someone for that?
Though? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying we already doing that, and I know. Shit, people count people pockets. Let's keep it real.
Then get a prenup.
No, yeah, we can get a prenup. So the prenup gonna be everything we make together. I'll leave it happen.
And that's how it is going forward.
Yeah,
that's just money before.
Yeah, go ahead. Theo.
Going forward, you will get whatever. If she keep generating another 100 million, you got 50 million coming.
That's what I'm talking about, Tank. Go ahead, Theo.
Well, that's fair. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
When Senator Kerry ran for president, I don't know if y'all know who his wife is, but she backed him the whole way. The lady behind Heinz, which is worth $350 billion, and they're happily married. The lady from FedEx married. All these white women out here who billionaires know they need a man to lead them. I ain't gonna make it a black and white issues, sisters, but the sisters, Oprah, all the ones with the money, don't want to be married.
Tank, I mean, yes, Theo, let's make it a black and white issue. Why? If the evidence is there, why can't we just point it out? Like, hold on. Look what Toya just said. Toya said, honestly, I have to admit, women, I think she meant to say black women don't want to be married, especially when they are financially the breadwinners. Is that that's a topic.
I wish we did.
Black women,
like a millionaire, billionaire that wasn't married, just to give their side.
Real quick.
Right.
I'm a penny here.
And look, if all the black women that are here now and all the black women that might catch this on the replay, that's the question. I'm not trying to point the finger at you, but Theo got a point. How come
right now, G? Right now, you got sisters that's making $100,000. Won't fuck with a nigga that's got 30.
Right, 50,000. Shit.
Hey, Tank, hold on, Tank. Let me put you on the big screen.
You on trial tonight?
Hold on, Reg. I got you, bro. Tank, say that again.
You got women that make 100,000 right now. Won't fuck with a nigga that make 30,000. He work at McDonald's.
He on the fries.
What he got a job. That's what you want. A man that's got a job.
Yep.
Now he's going to work, but he work at McDonald's. He can't work there. He gotta make more than me. So he got to make 110.
Yep.
You know, our women are not willing to accept a man that's less, but that man can protect you and do everything that you need from him. He can make love to you like you want. Hold on. He can make love to you like you want it done.
Hold on.
What in the world?
He can cut your grass. He can keep your house up. He can do all the things that are needed. But you got to have that dollar bill so you can go get them red bottoms and that Louis and all that shit, you know.
So, and what did you say, Ashley? What did you say? What was the question?
So confused by what he said.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. What you want me to explain, sweetheart?
You said you can't make, but back in the day, you know, women, we've had to,
what are you talking about?
We've had to be able to provide for ourselves and support ourselves, right? So men were supposed to be the providers. We were supposed to be at home, barefoot, pregnant, you know, taking care of the house and all that stuff. So why would you have an issue with a woman that has an issue with a man that can't provide financially?
He is providing. He's not providing more than you are.
Heck no.
Why? What's wrong with you being the breadwinner?
Because we're all capable.
He's doing the best he can at this moment. But you saying
he can be better.
You said,
I mean,
he's always striving to be better. This is the situation right now.
But guess what? There are also times in a relationship where it goes up and down. So I understand that.
Yeah.
And if we're together and you have a downtime, as a woman, you should ride for your dude. I get that part. However, not coming in and just having a man who's complacent.
Okay. We saying
we didn't say he was complacent. You said that.
Yeah,
because you said he works at McDonald's during the fries and ain't trying to do something else.
But he might be a manager.
That's complacency.
He might be a manager.
He might be the manager.
Okay,
He
bless
might
his
be
heart.
working on his way to owning a McDonald's.
Then that makes difference. That means he's on his way.
But you said complacent. Complacent is just standing still.
But he did
Right.
not. He did not do the pretense with that story.
You didn't have to add
shouldn't have
complacency to it.
He got a 5-year plan.
Theo, we see you.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
Okay. Who checked the oil in your car? When you catch a flat, who changed your tire?
The people.
I've changed.
So you got that $30 man.
Hold on. I will say back when the older cars where you were able to check the oil.
Yeah, I used to know how to do that
checked
too.
my oil.
My dad and
The new cars, you can check the oil.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I have an alert, and then I go to the dealership and then whatever.
But you got the cars now that tell you got 25% left.
Exactly. Yeah. So I go to the people.
Hold on, one at a time, please. One at a time, please, people. I love the conversation.
$30,000 man change the oil, change the brakes, change the tires, but you'll go to the shop and let the $16 an hour man do it.
Because I got a warranty that is covered.
I was
Don't try to add. Don't try to add. You ain't got no warranty in 1998. That 98, that warranty ran out.
That's what's up.
That warranty
I
ran
have a
out.
warranty that's covered.
No, not you literally. Not you literally.
Okay. He was talking to me though, literally.
Listen, I do have warranty on my tires.
Yeah, he was asking me
That I
literally.
do have.
I know, but I don't know what
I
your
go to a
car
place
is.
with the warranty.
So you go to warranty.
Yeah, and it's not. I got homeboys. I can call. I can call Detroit.
You see,
I can call my neighbor.
Detroit. She gonna do Detroit in there. Hold on, Detroit. Put you on the big screen.
Yeah. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic. Y'all crazy.
But I believe the whole gist of what we're talking about is I do believe that women
Make
you
sure you
got
keep some socks out to that glass Saturday there. There might be some glass out there.
What's that?
Ashley, let me. Hey man, put that. Tell Amazon lady she gotta leave. Let me read you ATM's post this morning. He said the first time I meet a girl, I tell her not to get excited. I don't have a huge PP, but I can contribute sexually in other ways. For some reason, they never call me back.
Wait, say
that one more time, yeah.
I know I talk fast sometimes. I'm gonna let Shay read it. I talk fast sometimes, so let Shay read it.
Shay need glasses, contacts, about magnifying glass, everything to read
Hey,
that.
that's right. Didn't mean to get you in trouble. Sorry.
Listen
the
to
first
shit.
time I meet a girl, I tell her, tell her not
See,
to
I told y'all.
Not to get excited.
Oh, not to get excited. I don't have a huge PP. First of all, you said PP.
Right.
That's probably why she didn't call you back.
He didn't want to be
But
rude.
I can contribute sexually in other ways. For some reason, they never call me back.
Because that sounds like a creep.
No,
because you said PP.
Yeah.
No, he don't want to say I got a small D.
It doesn't matter.
He trying to use,
like a
You can say penis or something.
he trying to use appropriate
On
language.
Facebook. He on Facebook.
Yeah. You don't want to get banned for 30 days.
Don't put your business out there on Facebook.
But he's a comedian too. He had a joke.
But why would you tell a woman that?
Yeah, that's
That part.
weird.
What you
Because
want?
that's
You want to find out in the bed with like?
Nah, man. To me,
You got to give him a warning.
it's kind of hard to even go into that.
But he was saying he could provide financially in other ways. I mean, so
nah, I can't.
it go back to what she was saying.
I didn't hear financially. I heard other ways. That means
let me ask the ladies this. Ladies is in the chat, and the ladies that's on the panel, Ashley and Shay.
Mm-hmm.
How can a man, really get to your heart and really satisfy you when he just told you what? No, this take. He didn't tell you what Albert just said. He didn't tell you that. But later on, you find out. How can a man get past that
go to church together.
That hiccup?
You gonna go to church?
Wait.
We gonna go to
the small PP.
We gonna go to church and pray
For a bigger one?
No.
What you gonna pray for a bigger one?
For patience.
Oh, okay.
And for understanding.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to the bank and we're gonna
get
some CDs out. Absolutely.
CDs for what?
Saving.
So you fucking with his pockets.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh,
But
when then we're gonna go on vacation. We're gonna get the toys. We're gonna figure it out.
No, wait, that's wrong. See, that's grounds for murder right there.
Well, whatever. I'm a few like, what we gonna do?
If Ashley comes up missing, we know what happened.
So Ashley said there's no overcoming that.
No, it is. I'm just saying that there are prerequisites.
Oh, that way. Okay, I got you.
Really?
Shay?
I mean, I'm just different.
I think it's probably different if you find out way later.
Yeah, because you
At
really
the-
like him. You're like, well, I really
at
like this person.
At
Like,
the
damn.
beginning, yeah.
You see my face?
Gonna make it.
That's
She said, "I don't
crazy.
give a
I don't
damn."
believe that.
Same question.
For some reason, I don't believe that.
Same question. Same question. You okay?
God, go ahead. No, I ain't got
same
it.
question. You can. How do you overcome that? The girl is trash and it stinks. How do you overcome that?
You let her go.
Let's see what Ken got to say.
Can you overcome that?
No, that's bad hygiene.
She can
And
maybe
she better eat better.
she may
and drink water.
She may get some
Wait,
different.
wait.
He asked Ken.
Go ahead, Ken.
Sorry.
Oh, you on mute. Hold on. My bad,
Wait.
Ken. You on mute. My bad. Go ahead.
What
Ken.
did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, damn. We kicking him off. See, we'll come back to you
You
later.
see what
No, I'm
Toya
messing with you.
said?
I'm messing with you.
Wait, do you see what
Go
Toya
ahead.
said?
No, I didn't hear what Reggie said.
No, he said Reggie asked, how would you deal with a woman that you just met or dealing with that it ain't smelling right down there? And what else did you say, Reg?
It ain't no good.
It ain't no good. It ain't.
Well, first of all, I ain't finna find out if it's stinking. Bye.
No. How do you overcome that though?
How you
can't.
How do you overcome that? Is does she get a second date or is
No.
No.
And
Or
you,
no.
and you know what though? I'm gonna say on that. That's not the same comparison. You know, her shit stinking and him
you're
having
right,
a small
Tank.
penis.
You know I gotta
That's not
take
the
it to
same.
10, Tank. You know I gotta take it to 10. You're right, but give me an example, Tank, or give me an example, Tank, of how would instead of what I said, how put something in there.
Well, like I say, because it comes to, like I say, from what I'm getting from the two ladies that's sitting there, financially, that's an issue.
Yeah.
But you might not know that issue if that man is got you going. Like I say, you know that shit. They say what you start, you got to keep it up.
Yeah.
But now he's
Right.
taking you out. He's doing all these things. Y'all done been maybe I'm gonna just say 2 months. Some might be 2 weeks, 3 months. You know, before the bed happened.
That's
Now
what I
that
just
do-
said.
Mhm.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I know.
go
So I know
with
that's what you said. But now you get to that point, and now you're like, okay, I really like the hell out this guy. You know, but now you can't deal with that. He's doing everything. He's still putting it down the best he can. He just ain't got the 8-9 inches that you want. You know, and now if he do, because the cat that might have the 8-9 inches might be only making $20,000 a year.
So let him go.
I don't care about the 4 inch. We will make it work.
So Rosalind and my cousin Toya, they both got both statements. My cousin will say he just got to be real and know he's probably gonna get cheated on.
That part.
And Rosalind
Right.
said,
What?
yeah.
Is that what Toya said?
Yeah.
That's
Toya,
true.
hold on.
Or let him go. Or
Hold
let
on,
him go.
Toya. Hold on. I gotta cam up with this with Toya.
Yeah, we go to Rosalind after that.
Toya, you gonna say he just gotta be real and know he probably gonna get cheated on.
He will get cheated on.
Lady, is that what y'all do when a man ain't packing in the bedroom?
What she's meaning is
that what
if she's
what
not
did I
being-
miss?
If she's not being satisfied, she's gonna go elsewhere.
But he might have some good foreplay game. His foreplay game may
bring
be.
toys into the situation.
Oh shit!
Well, you can bring toys
Go to
in
Rosalind.
the
Go to
situation with
Rosalind.
another man.
Hold on. Yeah,
Yeah.
Toya, that's wrong. See, Toya, y'all wrong, and that's gonna be a topic maybe next week.
So
women,
hold on. What Kozo Toya saying, man, how long you gonna be able to eat salad? She want to get some meat. She want to,
I know,
you
but
can't have salad.
But see,
It's just like
see,
men who are
women.
not being satisfied by their women or wives, and they go outside because
That's
their
not,
wives
but
is
that's
just
not,
one.
but no, that's not why men. It just might be availability.
Yeah, we just
No,
national conquerors.
I just said
It might be
some- hold on.
availability.
I just said some men,
Yeah.
I'm sure, might have a woman that is just, he's gonna say she's whack. She's a dead leg. He might
Yeah,
really
but
like her and
he's gonna go
elsewhere
but
because
at the same time, never mind. I ain't
he's
gonna go there.
definitely gonna
Hold on,
go
let me read Rosalind shit. Let me see. Let me read Rosalind. As long as he acts accordingly, his size, we'll be okay. Don't be doing
bullshit.
So basically, what she's saying, you can't be hanging out all late at night. Is that what she?
Hold on.
No, I'm thinking don't be trying to do too much because he's gonna fall out. You gonna
Rosin, is that what you mean?
You gonna fall out of it. Shit.
She hasn't
I don't know what she means.
She ain't experienced.
I'm thinking doing too bad. You can't be hanging out. You might be right, Red. She might have meant what you said.
I think we both right.
Yeah,
G.
no, I know you might.
I think we both.
Yeah,
right.
I think
This
it's
is a fun topic.
It goes.
She
It
just
goes
hasn't
away.
experienced
Yeah.
being so bad.
This is an interesting topic, don't you think, Gary?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
The relationship topics are always great. So,
Wow.
But what
Okay,
was
what
he
about
at?
this?
Did somebody say
Gee.
something?
All these guys are gonna be like, dang.
Hey, this just came to my mind. Hey, Theo, since you
Yes,
said
sir.
since you say you'll knock the dust off it, what's the oldest you would go at your age right now? A little bit off topic. G.
It's all good. Shit.
What's the oldest would you go, Theo?
Money wise or what? Or
No,
just for free?
woman wise, what's the oldest you would date at your age right now? The oldest.
Money all the just for free.
You pick one.
Oh Lord Jesus!
You pick one. No. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say just for free. Just for free.
Got to be some benefits.
Okay.
Really?
Now, okay.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
well, okay. Well, give me the money wise. The oldest you would go money wise.
Money wise, she can be about 90.
Right. Right.
No.
But
So,
it's fun.
so what you gonna tell her after we leave Social Security? Always I'm gonna knock the line out that motherfucker.
Hey, right now she sleep. Long as I'm home, I'm good.
Gee, you ain't hear that.
Nah, I missed it. I was getting distracted by
Brandy.
no, the person that was off camera
Oh.
who made me aware of it. I'm like, damn, yo, am I bad?
I asked Theo
Go ahead.
what's the oldest he would go money wise. He said, what you said, Theo? What's the number? 90. You said
90.
90. He said, because they say what you said, Theo.
About right now she sleep. Long as I'm home before 3:30, before the paper get thrown, I'm good.
I feel you. Don't stop walking around and acting like you're carrying. Look, Rosin said, "Stop acting right. You doing too much." That's what I thought. I thought that's what she was talking. You like you doing much. You like he carrying the law.
Because you know what
I'm
Rosin's
like,
gonna say? If you don't bring your little dick ass home,
Oh wow.
acting like
Yep.
Oh, that'd be out of line.
And see, Albert, if you catch this, this podcast, bro, if you catch the replay, don't even tell them, bro. If they mess with you, they gonna mess with you, bro. If you treat them right, they gonna mess with you. But like Toya say,
you're gonna get them man kicked out the
they
business.
look. Hey, Albert, the only way they gonna cheat on you is if you like doing some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they just be nice to her, Albert. Bring her flowers every Friday, once a month, and you're gonna be good, man. Don't tell them.
It's my turn to disagree with G. She gonna be on the frame texting. I got little Dick Albert bringing me some dinner tonight. Girl, I'll call you back in 5 minutes.
Women, hey, look, women are quick to look. This is one thing I know for sure about women. When they get mad at you, they quick to throw you under the bus.
Yeah.
If you a quickie,
Yeah.
for sure. Am I lying?
Right.
What do you mean?
If he busts too quick, like what?
Boy, too little. Right.
I feel like you don't need to say anything because he know.
Nah,
but that's
I
about-
got mine.
No, he's talking about petty. I'm petty sometimes.
Really, I just don't call me no more.
What you say, Ashley?
I'm
Is
not
that
gonna
it?
answer my phone.
Is that it?
That is like if you like try. Like, I'm petty.
Like, what would you say?
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Look at that.
Oh,
You
that
see
ain't-
what
that
Rosalind?
ain't petty. That's false
I
hope.
would just
Look, y'all see what Rosalind said?
He has fingers he can use to take up the extra.
You see what I'm saying?
No,
Hey.
because you have individuals who do stuff like that, who act like who are like that, and who still don't do you right. And then it's like, oh wow, let me recheck it.
You know what? Like,
See, Rosalind
the
is a woman
men-
that'll
those-
work with
those
you.
common
Yeah.
men that act like they really did something,
That part.
and you're like, wow.
That's the only ones I'm
Like,
mean
wow.
to.
Hold on, Shay, explain that. What did you just say?
There are some guys who have thought they put it down, and they're real macho. And
But why do you feel they thought that? Well, like what gave you the impression? Or
It's their ego.
because just their whole attitude, like, yeah, girl, yeah.
And Shay, and what's in your mind when he doing that? You like,
It's like, wow, or you're just like this.
and you would say, what you say? You have no idea, huh?
see, but y'all need to be more vocal.
Right. Say,
I feel like it would hurt a guy's
Oh,
feelings.
It
ego.
But I feel like men know. I feel like you know if you have a small penis. I feel like you know if you're too quick. I
Okay.
don't need to tell you.
Let's
Somebody
give-
already told
Let's
you.
give a man a
already
measurement so men at home can go actually get a ruler and measure. Like, what is the appropriate
Oh.
size?
we don't have nothing to measure against. Shay, how we know? We
I
don't.
don't like big and long.
Okay.
Like I like moderate. So everyone's different.
I was gonna say everyone's different. It's
Yeah.
like a puzzle because every man is gonna be different with every woman. It's different. Every woman, I'm sure, is.
But you have a
different, right?
you have a preference.
No.
I've never.
Come on.
You just know. You just know when it's right.
No,
that's
see,
true.
but see,
It's
you
like
guys are
when that puzzle
okay,
just fits,
okay,
Are they
okay.
deflecting?
It just,
Oh,
it
no,
just
but
fits.
you guys not telling us shit.
Yeah, we are. You see, by saying just every guy just know, we don't know. We know.
Well, neither
You
do
know
we
if
until
Well,
we're-
well,
you
I
know
mean,
if you're extra small.
not me. They,
You know if you're extra quick. You know.
Sometimes, look.
Oh, we know.
Men know.
Look.
Men know.
First, let me tell you this:
Men know.
if you've never had a man that was extra quick, you might be the problem.
You might be trapped. You might be trapped. You ever had
Dry.
Go ahead, Shay.
I will say this. I get it. It's first time, whatever. It can be very
Excitement.
awkward.
Yeah.
But when it's every time,
Oh, yeah, it's a
it's
problem.
it's a problem.
That
Yeah.
part.
Okay, all right.
At least hold it back. I mean, people hold it back just to be polite.
All right.
Unless you got that good, you like, shit.
But the one thing is that men can't retract, especially at a particular age. Y'all gotta wait like 2 hours, 3 hours.
What you mean retract?
Y'all can't come back. Y'all can't.
Shit, I couldn't come back at 21. What you talking about? Shit, 21, I was done at the one. I'm done. That's it. I'm out of here.
Y'all got to arouse us to get back.
18. I'm done. Anyway, where we
time. It looks like
we gonna go to 7:30, 15 minutes. We gotta think of some other shit to talk about.
No, we ain't gotta think about that. We always got something. Go ahead, Shay.
Okay. Have you guys heard that what's going on? It's in Virginia. I can't remember the name where there are, I think it's 3 young men that are being investigated for sexual harassment because a female who identified as male was in the male's restroom. And the boys were like,
also it was a girl that was identified as male. They beat her up.
She identified as male.
Right.
And the guys are questioning why she was in, they're uncomfortable with it. And I believe she recorded it. But the guys are being investigated for sexual harassment because they question why is a female able to use the male's bathroom.
Damn, I want to go back to what Toya said. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I seen that, G.
I didn't see it.
Too.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm sorry, Shay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Shay. Yeah. I wish I would have saw what Toya said and
It
Rosa
just
said.
popped up. It just popped up.
Oh, it just popped up, so I apologize.
You want to go back?
Well, I don't want to step on Shay's, but if you guys want to.
What does it say?
It says, and just to be, this is what Toya said, and just to be clear, some men can have it all and not know what to do with it.
That's
so
true.
it's really about if he is on his grown man energy. But I've heard women say also that he can not have it all and he know how to
That's
work
true.
and where would he work with.
That's true too.
It go
Look,
back.
Shay,
I guess
like,
it go back.
look, Shay, not really.
It goes back to Wait to Exhale with Michael. When Layla Rashawn was like, and I close my eyes and I lift my pelvic real tight, and it almost feels like the real thing.
That's sad.
Okay, and Rosalind says the head game makes up for it.
Yeah, that's what I seen. That's what I seen.
Fine, but every time.
Like say you want that salad, you want some meat, want that steak, that steak, T-bone.
Right,
Okay,
Rosalind,
ladies, last one before you jump. Because I wanted to say this, but I'm just listening because we're talking about the man size. What if a woman just got one that's just too big for any nigga?
That's horrible.
Right.
Can't do nothing with it because that's some of the results sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't the one.
He just fall into like he diving in a swimming pool, ain't doing nothing, just floating around.
Okay, so my question
Right.
She ain't the one. She ain't the one.
but hold on. So the question is, how do you know it's
that's
her?
a bad feeling too,
No,
Tank.
I'm gonna answer your question, Shay, before you even answer.
No.
Go ahead. I'm answering.
Because
Like,
answering.
damn.
I'm confused. Like, how do you know it's her, but not you?
No, you know, you can
said-
tell, Shay.
Yeah. Because let me answer
Yeah,
your
you can
question.
He's
tell.
talking about
Shay-
a loose vagina.
Shay,
I know.
Shay, it's just like diving in a swimming pool. When you're about to drown, what you do? You grab onto the side.
Oh, really?
Tank.
Loose lips sink ships.
I thought you just grab onto the side. You're going down in the middle of the pool, you can't swim.
That's horrible.
No,
That's an unfortunate problem.
like back in my younger days, I'm like, damn, hold on. What is this shit? Like, it's like an ego crusher, really. For me, it was like,
But I
damn, she
feel like the
ain't.
female knows.
Did you
'cause
see-
You know, because okay, here and then over here, so you know it's not you.
But as a female,
And then you
well,
have-
I don't want to try to be too explicit, but like when you're being penetrated, like how tight it is, or what, like it's not just like
well,
you know what I'm saying. Like so you
Sound effects.
Surround sound.
So you know when it's like, you know.
She need to do some Kegels, like Toya said.
No, that's,
some
that's how it is.
Kegels.
But you have like when you
Blown
have a
out.
tight one, like it's just.
So what does that? So where does that come from? Is that just from a lot of sex, or is that just the makeup?
It could be genetic. It could be a lot of sex. I don't know. It could be kids. I mean, people have kids. I don't know.
I have kids. I've never had that.
Yeah, no, it's genetic. Some people just have loose bag.
Oh.
But Toya, if we tell them what is that gonna do? But this was when I was young when that. So I'm like, I don't know about all that.
Way back.
Well, maybe they need to do those little Kegel. Now they have, you know,
balls
with the beads,
and everything.
balls,
Yeah.
Did you see what Ocho said that time?
Says from a weak cord. Okay.
When Ocho Cinco said the girl was talking about he want more, and he was all hit that. He's like,
That's
hit.
it.
That's all I got.
That is it.
That's all I got.
That's all
More
it is, man. Yeah, man.
See, that's no.
Oh yeah, we definitely know.
Females know too.
Don't push that on the floor.
Belinda said lack of vaginal attention. Damn.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure what that means.
What is that?
Belinda, I don't know what is
lack of
vaginal attention.
I can't answer.
That's to elaborate. That's interesting.
She probably, unless she wants to come up and elaborate, but she probably doesn't. But
when y'all come them Kegels or whatever.
Yeah, maybe because you're not, you know, all that.
But you gotta tend to yourself, you know, make sure it's good.
Right.
My cousin said, "Well, we need to know just like y'all niggas." So, cousin, we can't be in there telling me, damn, who been in here before me? I can't even.
You wide? Like, what do you say?
How many inches?
I got
what's your circumference?
Is this 12 feet or 6?
Right. Yeah, that's horrible.
Wow.
Right. Do I need floaties?
But a woman knows. Just like a man knows, a woman knows. Because if it's not sensitive, she knows.
What's that show?
Focus on your hair, nails, clothes. You have to focus on that also. Okay, right. I feel you. I feel you.
What's that beach? They should be on the beach. They should run on the beach with all the red on. What was that show?
Who?
Baywatch.
Yeah, Baywatch. She got to throw the buoys in.
I agree with that. I think that everyone should take care.
Toya said, "Tell her the garage is kind of big." And Toya, let me ask you a question. Just switching up, just off topic. How is Jamaica life treating you? Or is it the Bahamas? Is it Jamaica or the Bahamas? Where Toya is?
Jamaica.
Where she's at?
Jamaica. She moved to Jamaica.
Oh, I'll be there in 3 weeks.
How are the man out there? And you just heard Detroit say he'd be out there in 3 weeks.
I'll be out there in 3 weeks. Where you going? We going together.
That was actually
he
didn't.
No, I'm saying kids go. I'm going too.
No, he didn't. I invite you.
I'm already going.
You just threw some.
No.
Look at you, Shay. Look at Shay with Ken. Look at Shay.
Ken might be going out there to try to meet Toya. You never know. This might be a love connection.
It's all good.
We will be doing a love connection show soon. So
boom.
if you're single out there, man, please. And real quick, I want to offer an invitation to anybody out there that watched the Vegas Live podcast, either live.
Look, he's trying to get up.
If you want to join the show, hit us up, man. We'll bring you on as a guest, bring you on, whatever. We gonna start having more shows. But anyway, just hit us up.
Hey, G,
I'm trying to get up.
You got a maid.
Troy said, "Tell her the garage is kind of big, so that's good." So while I'm in, I'm saying, "God damn, this 3-car garage is deep."
Ninja, that's you.
That's a nice way to say it. The garage is deep.
All right, I bet you miss your daughter. She probably misses you too.
Definitely.
Theo,
what you got?
Theo, what you got? I knew Theo had something for us.
Hey, Reg, I want to go back to your last rant.
Yes, sir.
That we skipped off when you talked about the justice system.
Yes, sir.
Those 3 brothers got off in Memphis.
Hold on, Detroit is messing us up. What you say?
Those 3 brothers in Memphis got off for killing that black man.
Sure did. And police. What is his name? What is his name again? I forgot his name.
I forgot the brother's name, but Tyreek Nichols, something like that.
So 3. Oh yeah, I did see that. Theo. And matter of fact, Theo, that's gonna segue real fast before we leave into the other subject about the dude killed the cop, and the cop killed the dude because the cop killed his son. And I want to say something about that, G. I get it. That's how I used to think back in the day. Man, you killed my son. I'm gonna try to go
revenge. Eye for an eye.
Yeah, but I hated that he didn't get the cop that he felt killed his son. You just killed it. I ain't gonna say the innocent, but you killed somebody else.
Oh, he did?
No, that wasn't the cop that killed his son.
I thought that was weird. I said I felt like the guy should have been on some type of leave while they investigated. Oh,
yeah, because it's really hard to find if a cop shoots your son, it's really hard to find what cop. You got to have information.
They got body cam.
You gotta have insight.
No, I'm saying
because the cop that did it, I mean that he killed was a retired cop. He was
he had nothing to do with it. Yeah, he had nothing to do with his son.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying the cop that you was trying to go get, it's hard to get his information.
I was wondering because I thought he would have been suspended while they investigated the situation.
Yeah.
But his lawyers also are saying that he's mentally ill.
I would say that too. So I won't get to death.
I mean, I don't know if he is or not, but they said he didn't flip until he actually saw the footage of his son being killed, and after that, he just.
Oh, that would make a man flip.
For sure.
Right, because they lied. And say he had a gun on him.
And Tank, if I'm wrong,
he did.
He didn't.
And Tank, he was a junior or the third or something, right?
Yeah, something like that, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll make you flip. You named
said,
that.
Yeah, right after he saw that, he just
and Shay,
snapped.
Well, I ain't gonna say he ain't snapped, but you see how he looked at the officer in the courtroom. Yeah, he's walked out. I'll get y'all too.
Well, I think, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt like they were trying to intimidate him.
Of course.
So he was looking at them in their eye, letting them know he's not intimidated, and I did what I did.
But Shay, they beat his ass when he went to jail for the first time, and when they took him to the back, they beat his ass again.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna get the death penalty for that.
I'm sure he's gonna get the death penalty.
They do. You kill one of them, they stick together.
Theo.
Yes, sir.
You be hitting me with Bible verses, right?
Yes, sir.
What's eye for eye, Theo?
The vengeance is Lord is mine, says the Lord.
Yeah. So a cop killed Theo Jr. Junior was about to go to college. Junior had a bright future. What Mr. Senior gonna do to that? Any police law enforcement? Oh, allegedly.
Allegedly, you're supposed to go get the child back.
Huh?
Huh?
You about to get the
You
child.
You go get that officer child so he know the exact pain that you feel.
Oh.
Hey Theo.
That's
Hey Theo. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, bro.
The Vegas Live podcast does not promote violence of any type to any public officials or officers.
No.
And the views of the guests on the show do not. What am I supposed to be saying?
Let's start. Just read the bottom at the bottom page. The disclaimer at the bottom.
Look, first of all, I want to thank everybody that joined us, man. I want to thank everybody that engaged in the show, everybody in the chat, our day ones.
What's up, Dwayne?
People that jump in here every week. Toya, Rosalind, Nut, Belinda, everybody that joins in. We got about 5 more minutes left, unless we get into something that's real crazy. But I had a question. This might be, I don't know. Do you guys have you know how they have guilty pleasures? But not a guilty pleasure, but I have something that.
You know what it is?
Well, it's not a guilty pleasure, but it's just something I come across on. Like, do y'all have things that make y'all cry?
Yeah.
Y'all do for real?
Like a sad movie.
Yeah.
Sad movie. That's it.
No, it's different.
Like
I'm gonna confess with it. I'll be like tearing up, and I just be watching videos after videos, and I'll be like, damn, why am I crying?
Which video?
Them reunion videos.
That's mine. Like the daddy been going to war.
War.
That's mine.
And they be surprising when I'm home.
Yeah.
And I'll be sitting there, I watch them over and over again. And I'll be like, damn, I'm like, shit, I'm crying.
You watch them and you be like, I ain't finna cry today. I ain't finna watch this shit. I'm with you.
I will say that one that comes on where the long lost relative, the ones who find their parents or their child.
Yeah.
That'll make you a little teary-eyed.
Emotional,
To me, I think it's okay to get emotional, let that out. And
it is.
I don't know, Tank, Theo, y'all too man enough to admit, or
man, I cried a minute.
Yeah.
I cried in front of 100 parents on my football team because we lost, because I felt we was cheated in. Once the emotions get going, is nothing you can do. Unless you just want to just call yourself try to be a hard ass all the time. Yeah. I mean, I just let it go, you know what I'm saying? And people to this day that see me, kids that was probably 10 and 11, they still, some of them will see me and call me Teddy Bear right now.
But Tank on yours, because we was taught a man ain't supposed to cry.
Right.
Tank, this is what I told my grandson. I said, man, it's okay to cry, but you cry for a reason. Because you have emotions, we're emotional.
Right.
You gonna hold it in, it's gonna come out later on in a bad way.
Yeah.
Oh, Papa.
We waiting on y'all. Though. They nervous. Like, do I really want to expose this shit? Look at them down there.
Look at Theo. Hold on, G. Theo cried. Theo said, "I cried this morning when I had some Captain Crunch." Go ahead.
That milk was sweet.
No, man. I mean, we all cry. We just cry for different things.
Yeah, we emotional creatures. Yeah.
Okay, he don't want to go there. I can already tell
No,
you trying to get past that.
I think I almost saw Theo cry one time. I felt. Remember, we were downtown, and it was the two girls, but one of them was kind of steady.
Yeah.
And you had the whole conversation. Yeah, I could tell that.
Yeah, he said that
touch. Yeah.
Look, Toya. I want to give Toya. This is family, and I want to give her a shout out. She has a podcast every Saturday on YouTube and Facebook. In Your Ear Radio. Y'all go check her out. She be out there rolling. I don't know how she do it by herself, but she be on there rolling by herself, and she just be talking. I'm like, damn, I need to get like Toya, because she just be y'all check her out on Facebook and on YouTube. In Your Ear Radio. But Toya says, I'm working overtime with to hold my tears. I'm tired of crying, except if they're tears of joy. Is it good to withhold your tears?
No, I think you should cry if they're of joy or if they're of pain. You got to let that out. That's just my opinion.
It depends. It depends. Sometimes you can't let people see you cry.
Why?
Depending on the circumstances.
That's good. That's good, bro.
They might think you're weak.
Yeah,
but you might just be crying because you're angry or just a situation.
And it go back to, like I said, forget what everybody else think. That's for you. Get
right.
For your healing.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay. Thank you. We appreciate you, Ashley. We appreciate you for joining us this week. Good. Detroit. So what you cry about, bro? We ain't forgot about you.
No. Hey,
hold on, I got you on mute. My bad. I got you on mute. Go ahead, Detroit. Start over, bro. My bad.
I done had so many friends and family killed back in Detroit. So when I think about it, reminisce about when we used to walk to school and, we just all having a good time. And, we was like 10, 12, 11 years old. And now I'm 55 years old. I think about how long they've been gone. It comes out. It definitely comes out.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. Well, hey, look, I want to thank everybody for joining us, man. It was a good conversation. I love adult conversations like this. Like I say, like me and Reg and Shay, we may not agree on everything on our, our thoughts about life or whatever's going on, but we can sit in here and we can learn from each other
and respect each other.
Yeah, and that's it. You know what I mean? We appreciate you guys in the chat, Thea. We appreciate you, Tank. We had you anytime you want to come. I definitely want to get you back in studio. Ken, we missed you. We was wondering where you was at. It had started to become an inside joke. We was like, well, damn, what happened to Ken? We ain't seen him.
I'll be having a grandson sometime.
Okay, now I feel you, but we appreciate you anytime you can join.
Yes, sir.
Definitely appreciate it. I think it was a great conversation today. The N-word, hey, like we talked about, hey, we got to be smarter as a culture of people. Be smarter. Like I said, we ain't gonna always agree, but I think at the end of the day, we all want the best for us. It doesn't mean that we hate anybody else. It just, and I was thinking to Reg and Shay today, I know I'm ranting, but we are a resilient people, man. You know what I'm saying? We started like literally not us per se, but our great grandparents, parents, they started at the bottom. We still here and we still grinding and growing. And I think if we focus on the right things and like, let y'all do it. I ain't worried about y'all liking us. You know what I mean? And we start focusing on us and building. I think ain't no stopping us, man. Reg, what you want to leave me with, bro? That's all I had.
I'm gonna give you something you gave me today. I'm gonna give it to them. You got to practice on your patience. I didn't have it when I was younger, but I practiced on them patience because everything is in front of you when you slow it down and think about what you finna say or do. Shay
about to go to sleep. You can't compete. Don't try to compete. There's no competition.
What you got for him, Shay?
I'm just saying,
whatever you got for him, Shay.
Be honest. That's the only thing I can say.
And give us some Mother's Day. Just give us something for Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah. And happy Mother's Day, ladies.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and fathers who are mothers.
There ain't no such thing.
No,
right. No. We don't take that from y'all. No. Yeah, we got it, Shay, but no.
But you know what I'm
Mother's
saying.
Day is y'all.
There's a lot of single fathers.
Latoya, watch that convo on the N-word. You will like it. Watch the replay. It was a good topic. And what's hers again, G?
In Your Ear Radio. I text it to you. In Your Ear Radio. Go subscribe on YouTube because the way I look at it, man, if we all support each other, you know what I mean? Here in Vegas, when we're talking about in Vegas with this podcast world, and people need support. You know what I'm saying? Sure. If, you know, it's and she be by herself. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's hard sometimes. I can't speak for her, but when you ain't seeing no support or nobody in the chat, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But in Vegas, if we all build and help each other build, we can build a great podcast community, start eating off of each other. You know what I mean? Theo, what you got, bro?
Hey, before it get too hot, man, let's get together outside and not a whiskey liquor up.
Okay.
You scared?
Nah, let's do it. Nah, I don't. Look, hey, that video. Let that video y'all sent me.
Hey, man.
Yes.
No, the video you sent us. Talking about this Theo.
No, I didn't see all that. No,
I sent that.
Oh, I thought that was G.
I had been sent that video a while ago, but it was funny. Y'all reminded me. I said that video was hilarious. He was like, man, you did that, boy. Let me get them Bud. Let me put Bud Lights, Miller Lite. Was it Miller Lights or Bud Light? Miller Lite. Yeah.
Hey Theo, I'm gonna get with the CEO over there. I'm looking at the 31st. I got to check with the 31st. How's 31st looking for you?
Okay, I like it, but then
you like
we'll
what?
Talk about it.
We're talking.
Because
what are y'all talking about?
The get together Theo talking about and yours. Maybe talking about maybe.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. And we, like you said, we don't have to go to whiskey liquor up. We can do it in the backyard or whatever we want to do. Ken, what you got for us, man?
Huh? Man, it's glad to see y'all. I ain't gone too far. Like I said, about 3-4 weeks. I'm going to Jamaica for 10 days. Then in July, I'm going to Dominican for 2 months. But yeah, I'll be at that get together on the 31st. So I want to see y'all.
Okay, we'll definitely let you know, man. We're gonna have t-shirts or merchandise and all that, and we might do something live, you know, conversations or whatnot.
I'll be there.
Big Tank, what you got for us, bro?
I just wanted to say, speak on what you just said. We started from the bottom, now we're here. We got to remember, we didn't start from the bottom. We started on the top.
Yes, sir.
We went to the bottom. Now we're coming back to the top.
You're right. Hey, you know what, Tank? I love being corrected. Because they just told us we started on the bottom.
Right.
And we just always kept that mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's just assumed.
You know, stuff
that they had convinced us of. You know,
they convinced us of. They told us we didn't never, invent nothing. All that. So, Tank, thank you. That's why I love this podcast. And people can correct you, like, hey, G, we didn't do that. Get out of that mindset. Don't spread that. So I love it. Thank y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all next week, man. Let me see what Toya said. That's right. We started at the top. See, I already knew what Toya was going, because Toya don't play.
We should be kings and queens.
Do not play. So
kings and queens. Yes, we would.
Hey, G, them Boston Celtics choked again.
Oh no, they didn't.
No, they did.
Yes, they did. They was up by 20. And they lost the last second of the game.
Wow.
Nah, I bullshit. They lost 90-91. They choked again.
I gotta watch the YouTube replay. We love y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Y'all be safe. Say again.
Send that link for us.
Yeah, send it to me too.
What link?
All Eyes on Me. What's her podcast?
In your ear radio.
Oh, In Your Ear Radio.
In your ear radio. I'll send y'all a link. Yeah, y'all go check it out. Support her every Saturday. I think 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, but go check it out. Y'all go watch the replays. Y'all go subscribe to her YouTube channel.
Definitely.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody, all the women. I go pick my mom up tomorrow morning too.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Be safe. Put some meat on the grill. If you can't cook, let somebody else do it, man. The grill ain't for you, man. And Reg, buy you a new grill. I'm tired of that little ass grill you got to sit down and cook on, man. Reg, sit down and cook. If you still sitting down and grilling, there's something wrong, man.
Don't believe this shit.
Thanks a lot, podcast. Holla at y'all, man.
Peace.
Hold on, let me look. I don't know what I'm doing. Thanks for watching. Peace.
That's all for this episode of Vegas Live. We hope you enjoyed exploring the vibrant and exciting topics of Vegas Live with us today. If you want to stay up to date on all things Vegas, be sure to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on social media. And if you have any suggestions for future episodes or guests, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Vegas Live. Remember, what happens in Vegas becomes contagious.